This is Sean with Voices of Racing. We're here at PRI 2021 with Tony Baptiste. Is that right?
Well, we'll have to try against Toby. I don't
Toby.
mind being an Italian, but it's Toby with a B.
Toby with the B. All right.
Yep.
And your company is?
Renegade Racing Fuels in Performance and Lubricants.
Okay. Is this your first time at PRI?
No, it is not. We've been here about 9 years now.
9 years.
Yep.
Where are you based?
We are based out of Owensboro, Kentucky, Bowling Green, Kentucky, the capital of Bourbon, as we know in Kentucky world. And we like to say we make our racing fuel and our lubricants with the same quality, small batch blending, as we make world-class bourbon.
What's your favorite bourbon?
Favorite bourbon? Well, that's a tie. We got to go with Woodford or Knob Creek.
Okay.
We'll go with some Pappies if you got some deep pockets. That's
Got
good
some
too.
Pappy. I was wondering if you're going to say it's Pappy.
That's right.
So what are these rides you've got here today?
So what we have here is we have a 68 ProFab chassis. We've got a 785 cubic inch motor by Tommy's Machine Shop. And we also have our Holly Performance carburetors, and we have two systems set up by NOS. And of course, the racing fuel, right? It's Renegade Performance Fuels,
Right.
And Renegade Performance Lubricants.
And then over here?
And right here we have a V-twin Harley that was made by my good friend Steve-O and his company, Mad Creations. And you can tell it matches the Camaro.
It's beautiful. Are these for sale?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
We've already had
not.
2 offers on the motorcycle, 1 offer on the car, and we said no.
All right, so what do you love about racing, and how did you get into it in the first place?
Yeah, so this company started out of a 1-car garage. Our roots are humble. We're also bold in our growth initiatives. We have built a new state-of-the-art warehouse. We are also looking to expand with more warehousing and blend facilities. And we started out just trying to take care of the everyday racer. You know, we respect a lot the professional racers. They do a great job. They've worked hard to get where they're at. But 99% of the folks that keep racing going are the everyday guys and gals that are working, 40, 60 hours a week. Some racing on their grocery money too. So regardless if it's a high-end race team or someone starting with a budgetary race operation, they're all important to us because your smallest customer could be your biggest the next, and we want to treat everybody with the same quality, appreciation, and standards of doing things awesome and giving people the best juice on the market and the best oil on the market.
All right, so how did you originally get into that industry of oil refining for racing?
Well, so it's a great question. We're not an oil refinery. We're an oil and fuel blender, okay? I started racing when I was 16. My dad got me into it. I got into a little trouble when I was younger, so he got me into racing to get my head back in order. And a lot of people in the racing community poured into me. And then I started a small dealership just to pay for college food as I was going out to eat. And, so I could eat something. So I started selling fuel. Local competitor tried to put me out of business, so I was making about $3 or $4 a drum on race fuel. Decided not to quit, and a lot of people believed in us, and we went from a 1-car garage to now we're coast to coast. I think now 20 international countries, and the sky's the limit.
That's beautiful. So part of what we do is save the stories of the race legends and the people that knew them. So who are some of your favorite race legends?
Oh, got to be John Force. John Force last year, John Force is my daughter's favorite racer, right? And so he came in here and I said, hey, do you mind meeting my daughter? He said, yeah, sure, absolutely. Came down here and treated us just like he was part of the family. So I would have to name him. I would also have to name my father, Ronnie Baptiste. He's a legend to me. Maybe not a legend and people know him, but he's a legend to me because he poured into me in a time of my life when I really needed it. And I'll be honest with you, if I had to say anybody particular, I'm just going to say every racer that has always believed in me and my dream and my family's dream and still are loyal customers today. Hey, listen, I had a guy came here, knew me when I was 14 years old, still buys our racing fuel. And you know what? I'm going to sit here today and still take time, talk to him, thank him, and let him know how much I appreciate him. And that's the kind of company we are, it's the kind of people we are, and that's how we like to serve from the bottom up.
And let's give a little shout out to Al Sr., Alancer Sr., who passed away yesterday.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
He's a great man, and I appreciate your time, Toby. And this will be at voicesofracing.com.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the time.
You got it.